Hello, this is Dr. Shaka Khan.
No, it's Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan.
And this is a video response to Illinoislibertarian and his claims of Marxist public schools.
Yeah, he basically claims that there's, that liberals are running our public school system and they're all Marxists and all of our teachers are Marxists and they're all indoctrinating our kids with Marxism and
A bunch of
BS like that.
Yes, it's all BS. Because I happen to have a civics book from
High school.
And there seems to be a whole chapter on
capitalism and
capitalism.
Free enterprise. How
Yeah,
America
free
is
enterprise.
built on capitalism and competition and
Well,
all that's great. And
there's only like one paragraph right
freedom
here.
and great economy.
Yeah, only one paragraph about communism and one other paragraph about socialism.
And they talk about how, you got them basically, they say that it means the government owns everything and makes all economic decisions and stuff like that. And they talk about the next page how terrible their economies are and why stuff like that is bad.
And here we have some notes from civics class. These are the 6 features of capitalism, or they claim to be, which include, according to civics class in high school, a public high school, markets, economic freedom, private property rights, competition, profit motive, and voluntary exchange. While we never studied on command economies, communism, or anything of that matter. And let's go on. Say something. And then I talk about
Yeah, in his videos he says stuff like that our teachers make us like Heil Obama and stuff like that. Yeah.
That's not even clever.
It's not even clever. I don't know what you're doing with that, but
yeah,
no, it's stupid.
Retarded. Heil Obama.
A 5-year-old would come up with that. I mean, seriously.
Yeah, you look.
And you say it in all of your videos too, not just this one. All of them.
Sound like a retard. Yeah, stop doing it.
It's not clever. And you say that like our teachers say that only retards and traitors believe in God. Well, I remember right from high school
Biology class.
in our biology class when we were taught about evolution. Our teachers made sure that we knew that religion and science were not mutually exclusive, and we talked about how controversial evolution was before we studied it.
And
she even had us
yes.
raise our hand and say, "Is anyone in here an atheist?" And no one would raise their hand.
Yes, no one claimed to be atheist.
No one would do it.
You also in one videos you say that our teachers tell us to burn the Constitution.
Nope.
Well, that's absolutely not true.
That civics textbook we just showed you, the entire Constitution is in it.
Yes. We actually dedicate several weeks of this class, or that class, to learning about the Constitution and all the constitutional amendments. We actually do a 30-page project on the Constitution, so
we know everything about it. All of the kids in public school know about it.
You know about how public schools teach about redistribution of wealth when we never learned anything about that.
They don't say anything about. Well, they say America is built on capitalism, and they say nothing about redistribution of wealth.
Economic competition and
competition and.
We never learn whatsoever.
Winners and losers and
about
markets.
Redistribution of wealth.
Nothing about redistribution of wealth
at all.
Nope.
You claim that teachers tell us that America is evil and fascist.
Not true.
But one of my teachers once referred to America as the greatest country in the world.
On the first day, actually.
Yes.
The very first day.
And then you also talk about Chairman Mao in one of your videos.
Yeah. If I remember way
high
back.
Schools,
back in middle school,
Chairman Mao.
In 7th grade, we had to read a book about how terrible Chairman Mao was and he killed people.
Yeah, but you say in one of your videos, you claim that public schools support Chairman Mao.
And we also read about how terrible China was in Chairman Mao, and we would read books about how back then their economy was so bad and how they didn't have like modern amenities and stuff.
Okay, so this video is pretty much done. Illinois Libertarian is, what do I have to say, a complete imbecile?
A retard. I don't think he's been in a public school.
He hasn't read a book for that matter.
He was homeschooled by like a Glenn Beck of a father.
Yes.
His father was like
amazing how
like a precursor to Glenn Beck.
He's one of those Ron Paul
people.
Yeah, one of those Ron Paul people who go around like posting Ron Paul stuff everywhere. It just gets annoying.
Yeah.
So, I guess that's it. Illinois Libertarian is retarded.
And you also say stuff like liberals hate the military, but you also say that liberals run our public schools. Well, if they hate the military, then why does the military recruit in our public schools? Which they do all the time. This hat I'm wearing, I got it from a public school where the Marines were giving these away so people could sign up for them. So that doesn't make sense. You're not right on anything. It doesn't make sense.